It really did feel like some almost famous shit. The kind of show that in 2 years, miraculously, everyone you ever knew will have been at. But on a cold January night, these three bands came to melt Steel City: Burner, Bad Waitress, OBGMs. They invited me along, and I shot this. I'm Marty Young, and this is Young, Modern World.
Give me my porn glasses.
Your porn. Yeah, get the porn glasses.
Let's direct this porn.
Why don't you tell everybody what your name is?
I am Calabunga from Bawa. Just kidding. Callie-Ann from Bad Waitress.
And where are we right now?
Fuck if I know. Hamilton? Yeah.
And how are you feeling tonight?
Um, I feel fucking funny actually. Feel good, yeah. I don't know. It's I love everybody who is all these bands. I love everybody in all these bands. Yeah.
You did a 2-day run, and we had a nice time yesterday. We were hanging out with Bonnie Trash and Guelph.
Bless Body Trash. That's all I have to say.
Bless Bonnie Trash.
They literally hooked me up with some stoppers for my guitar before I left this morning too. Super nice of them.
And you guys have had such a crazy year. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
guess
been-
you're.
it's
Yeah,
been like 18
that is a
days,
valid
so,
point.
You know, it's been a crazy year. I started it off by getting fired.
No, I mean 2024. A full 364, 5 days from.
It has been fucking crazy. It has just been crazy. I don't know. The No Effect shows were awesome. Protest the Hero were awesome to us. We fucking love them. You know, we never got to. Subhumans were the fucking best. We fucking. Shout out to my boy on drums. Trotsky. Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you like making this kind of music?
I don't. I hate it. You fucking hate it? I despise it. I would never do it ever. Just kidding.
Listen.
I want to do this. They're forcing me. They're making me do this. It's against my will.
And when did you first have an inkling that you were like, because you're incredibly talented. You know, you're incredibly magnetic on stage. You can sing like a motherfucker. When did you get the inkling that like, hey, this may be my thing?
Actually, when I was like super young, I grew up in the Northwest Territories, which a lot of people probably don't even fucking know where that is. But it's the fucking Arctic, and it's cold, and it's dark, and it's full of bullshit. But when I was really young, as soon as I was singing, I was like, or as soon as I was talking, I was singing. And yeah, I just like always wanted to be a singer. I used to like, I used to actually insist that they let me sing a cappella at little
Yeah, daycare.
no, not like, in school where they have like assemblies. I would be like, I was like, can you just let me like do because like I didn't have any options up there. Like they didn't have music class. There wasn't like a lot of even places to go to buy CDs. Like whatever I heard on the radio was all I had. And like I would like write down, like my mom had like a collection of CDs, and I would like listen to those songs, and I would like write all the lyrics down on pieces of paper, and then I would like learn them that way, and then just sing along, but like a cappella.
And do you remember, were you like a pop worshiper, or like what was what?
Honestly, I only had certain things to work with, and then when I was like 13, this neighbor boy gave me like a CD, like stacks of CDs that were like Dead Kennedys, Black Flag, Dead Milkmen, fucking like Gang of Four, Fugazi, that kind of shit when I was like 13. And then I was like, oh shit, it's all downhill from here. And then, yeah. And I always wanted to be a singer. I always knew I wanted to be a singer, but I was always like a fucking little shithead rebel.
No. Oh my God.
Surprising. It's just surprising. But yeah.
All the best people are.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't know. Growing up in like such an isolated place was like pretty hard to like find the culture that you wanted. That's for sure. Like I used to jam in like shacks with like fucking like dead wolves defrosting on the freezer.
No.
Like we'd find like a wolf.
You fucking eat wolf meat?
No, you use the pelt. Like they like my friends would like defrost the pelt, defrost the dead wolf, use the pelt, fish guts. I don't know. It was like pretty gnarly where I'm from, you know. But that was my only option, and I was the only like girl from my town that ever. I would have to like hang out with like 30-year-old guys and be like 17 or whatever, and like, yeah.
And how does it feel to like start to, how does that impact you now when you're starting to have success and you're like starting to be that adult that you're that kid in the Northwest Territories would be stoked about?
I don't know. Honestly, like since I was a kid, I always said like I'm gonna be a singer, you know? And I've always just had this like intuition that I'm gonna do this thing. And I moved to Toronto, and a lot of people like I came here with nothing. I came here with nobody, nothing. I worked at a hostel for my bed, and I went to every fucking venue possible, and I insisted that I was part of whatever they were doing. I insisted. I would just, I pushed myself on everybody. And then I found Moon, and I don't know. Yeah, sorry. I think I lost the question.
Oh, no. You're fucking killing it.
Yeah.
So, but how do you feel now about that? When you look back on that journey and you were fucking right. You were right to do it. It's paying off. It's like every fucking so many queers and femmes fuck with the bad waitresses hard. We're stoked that you're from our city,
I feel like really proud that I'm in a band with the people I'm in a band with. Like I feel really, really, really extremely fortunate to find the people that I found in my life. Like honestly, like without Moon, me and Moon started out the band like as two people, and yeah, and Caitlin, like before Caitlin was in the band, like Caitlin and me were like friends. Like we had moved to Toronto at the same time, and like whole thing. Overall, I feel really fortunate to be in a band with the people I'm in a band with. Yeah. And I feel good. I want people to like, it's hard for me, but I'm glad that it like has had such a good impact on certain people around the community. And when I moved here, the community was pretty like, I felt it was pretty misogynistic and
And it still can be.
Yeah,
it's still.
Back when I first moved here, it was super non-inclusive, and it was just a bunch of psych dudes like being fucking assholes. Yeah. No offense to you guys.
And what's one, if you could, an ideology or a belief that is like fundamental to your art? Something you think is really important or true or has proven itself to be true. And it doesn't have to be a nice thing, but something you believe to be profoundly true.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a big question. I don't know. Just fucking. Oh, I was about to say just do it, but I don't know. Like, if you have to give everything up to like do the thing that you love, then just try at least. I don't know. Like, I gave everything up to just go for like something that I believed in, and if you don't try, then you'll never know. But if you just stay in the same circumstance you've always stayed in, then again, you'll just you just gotta go out there and give it a shot, I guess. I don't know. Fucking cheesy, I guess.
It's not cheesy.
I don't really think about it, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say?
You're awesome.
You're You're awesome.
It's really nice to meet
It
you.
was really fucking nice to hang out with you, and thank you so much for asking me to do this.
Yeah, no, thank you for everything.
I'm so excited to, I'm so proud that you're from our fucking city, and like, it's just, especially right now, it's a fucking nasty time in the world. It can feel like that women are being pushed back. There's some ideologies that are really fucking backwards, and it's important to have music that you can scream about. Like, you can have a good fucking scream sometimes.